You stay hydrated, okay? Come on, ducks. How are you, buddy? Left, left, right, left, 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 right, left. That guy's looking a little muddy. Good morning, folks. Chad here at the farm. We're under a extreme heat warning right now, and it's like a heat dome, you know. I think it's all over certain parts of Canada and United States, and it's just this big, massive dome that's holding in all this heat. And it's hot, I tell you. Especially for people like us who are in Horseshoe Valley area of Ontario, Canada. We're not in the northern part of Canada. We don't live in igloos. We don't have snow for 10 months of the year. It gets hot here during the summer. And when I say hot, let me just give you an idea. So today, it's going to be a high of 35 degrees Celsius, and I will put it up on the screen for my American friends. But then there's the humidex factor that makes it feel like, I think they said 42. So that's pretty hot, I think. It's pretty warm, and I am constantly changing my clothes, and I'm changing my hat, and I'm staying hydrated. And it can be a little bit dangerous if you're really not careful, if you try to push yourself too much. And I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how am I going to clean up the roof of that chicken house, and I have branches all over the place still, and I'm like, do I want to work on that in the heat with my chainsaw gear and all that? But the truth of the matter is that life on a farm doesn't stop. You need to figure out a way how to continue and get this stuff done, whether you take lots of breaks, lots of water, lots of ice cream, lots of beer. Who knows what technique you're using to cool down, but we also have to think about all of our animal crew when it's in a heat wave like this. And we gotta worry about our woolly mammoth here, Miss Olivia. She always wants to play, and we got to take it easy on how much we play with her because you don't want her to get overheated. But the truth of the matter is we keep her shaggy like this beautiful shaggy coat, on purpose, because not only does this shaggy coat keep her warm in the winter and the cold, but it also keeps her body regulated and cool in the hot temperatures. So you don't want to ever shave your sheepdog right down to the skin because they have no way of cooling themselves down. You know, dogs don't sweat. They just pant with their tongue, and they kind of sweat through their tongue. But we have a bucket at every single water hydrant, so she knows that all those buckets are there, and she's always getting a drink. And, you know, I think animals just know to stay hydrated as well. Look at this one here. It's massive. Look at it. Huge. That one's ready to pick, actually. Look at that. That's nice. Strawberries fresh from the garden. It's like it's a mouthful of sugar. Mmm. So good, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the light Sussex turn to come out today. Got 4 hens and the rooster Michael Jackson right there. He's doing okay, along with the 4 hens. In the house, I think I have 9 turkey eggs and a handful of chicken eggs, maybe only like 5 or 6 in an incubator. So I'm gonna try to raise turkeys from chicks again. And I took some more eggs. Remember the last time Michael Jackson, I kept them separate for a while, and then I put them back in with his girls, hoping that he would be a little bit more excited to mate with the girls. And the girls are not honestly laying a lot of eggs anyhow. So it took several days before they laid a couple eggs. And that's basically what I'm gonna try. If that doesn't work, then I might next year have to try to find light Sussex chicks from somewhere, because that's the only way we're gonna continue on with that breed. And I really like the breed. That's the thing about those light Sussex. Really good breed of chicken. How you doing, fellas? The gander over there, he's doing pretty good. And we got the girl goose right here. She's doing pretty good sitting on that nest. She's been doing that for many, many, many days now. And surprisingly, the gander is not being upset or uptight or aggressive or obnoxious. He's just living his life, not really worrying too much about protecting the eggs, which is cool to see. All the ducklings want to come out too. Hey guys, you guys are waiting for some fresh air, huh? All the ducks are out now except for one hen. She's kind of standing right here by the door, and now she's going back in, but I'm walking closer. So that one, she might feel a little bit broody. She might want to sit on the nest. That's why she's doing that. Could be. I don't know. It's nature. There's my darling collecting all the strawberries because it's June, and most of our strawberries are June-bearing strawberries. So this is the time. Oh, she's eating them. She's eating them as she's harvesting them. Let's see how many she eats today. Oh, she's going. She's caught red-handed. Gosh, that's 3 in a row. Miss Olivia keeping her company. She just keeps eating them. Look, one for the bucket. We got 2 buckets there. One bucket is for the good stuff, and the bucket on the left is the ones that have insect damage, or maybe some rodent ate some of it. So she's got 2 buckets. We'll give some to the rabbits or the chickens or something, but she's eating a lot of them anyways. I love to see my darling in her element. She loves, loves, loves the garden. So I'm perfectly happy seeing her happy, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get the geese out because they're squawking. I can hear them behind me. Morning, geese. How are you guys doing this morning? You gonna go and check in on the ducklings? Hey, you're not too hot? You're okay? You stay hydrated, okay? So we're right in the middle of this heat dome that's covered a huge portion of Canada and United States, and it is warm, let me tell you. Even for like Americans in the South, that's pretty warm. Just checking this tree for any cherries. Oh, I see one cherry, but the insects got it. Look, the insects got it. But here's one. Looks like it's decent to eat. I'm gonna give it to my wife. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go see Mama. Yeah, high jumper right there. Fuzzy, you okay there, bud? You tired out? Fuzzy, Fuzzy. Come on, buddy. Let's go ahead and give these traps a check. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a lot. Holy shnikes. That's a lot of rose chafer beetles. Why are they not going to the bottom of the bag? It's like they're all stuck at this pinch point here. Hey, get back here. I didn't throw it yet. It's right here. It's right here. Just calm down. Hey, sit. Sit. Good girl. She just loves to play, but we're in the middle of this heat dome, so I'm not playing too much with her. Here, you gonna lie down now? You gonna lie down, or you want one more? So my darling's working on the strawberries here. She's got about half of a baby bucket there filled up. And I'm sure her stomach is half filled up too. Sushi! I see ya. You want to come in? Sushi!
Look at that.
Fancy. Okay, I have my big rig excavator out. It's just mini. Let's see if we can get something cleared up here. I'm going to try my best not damaging the chicken house too much, but it's going to be a tough one. Well, I can't get any more with the excavator. I'm going to have to get up there and pull it off by myself, or maybe I can just get the small chainsaw to give it a quick cut and then throw it off. It's a little bit sketchy. Olive and I have been touring around the entire property here because Tango, the barn cat, didn't come back home last night. And we came early this morning and she's nowhere to be found around here. She hides in here a lot of the times when she's out, and she's not in here, and I'm not getting any signal on my iPhone for any pin drop of her location anywhere around the neighbor's property or anything like that, because the AirTag will ping off of anybody else's iPhone, you know. And it's not abnormal for her to do this. It's like once in a while the cats don't get locked up overnight and they don't get protected because they don't come back or they give you attitude. So it's not a perfect system, I know. It's at least 90% successful, but Tango! And whenever the cat is not here first thing in the morning, I'm always a little bit worried because I'm like, you were out all night. You should be here in the morning. I don't know. I'll keep you posted as the day goes on and keep calling her and trying to get her to come home. You know that flycatcher that was making a nest up here? It's got 4 eggs again, and they've been sitting on the eggs like crazy. So I think they're looking for another round of kids, which would be cool to see. It's always fun. We just had guests here as well for a few nights from Alberta, northern Alberta. And it was Kathy and Stacy that stayed. And, you know, we toured around the farm and they had lots of questions. They're just going to start setting up their own homestead, right? And we actually milled a big log on the sawmill. That was fun. We made a whole bunch of these 2x8 rafters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we made 12 of these 2x8 rafters, and they're like a good length. They're like, I'll probably be able to get 10 or 12 feet lengths out of them. It's a little bit rotten on that end, but it was a lot of fun working with one of our farm stay guests to mill it, the Stacy, the husband Stacy. He was very interested in the mill, so I thought, okay, it's a great opportunity to give somebody a really good experience and they can help with sawing a log. Kathy had lots and lots of questions about ducks because they are going to be setting themselves up with ducks as their first animal on their little homestead. And they really like our system of free ranging the ducks in the orchard. And they want to also do an orchard and all that. So lots of questions. And it's always my pleasure anyways to host anybody who is incredibly interested in this kind of a lifestyle, because, you know, it's a little bit few and far between. People don't really pay much attention to homesteading. It's always city life, busy life. And it's important that people know where their food comes from and what it takes to grow and raise some of your own food and have fun on your own little farm. So anyways, thank you, Kathy and Stacy, for staying at the farm. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to see you again someday. Waterfowl is the one bird on the farm that doesn't really have to worry too much about the heat because they always go in the water. I mean, if you feel hot, you just go in the water. Chickens, they'll kind of step in the water, but they don't swim in the water the same way ducks do. A signal in my iPhone just popped up on Tango's AirTag. It says she's with me right now. Of course, it's like a little bit of a bigger area when it says they're with you. It uses those words, with you, in your phone. So I tried to just look for her and call her, and you can push the little button to make a sound and it'll go beep, 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 beep. That's only if it has a connection though. I don't see her around here. Tango! Where are ya? At least I got a signal though, so I know she's around here somewhere. Hey hen, have you seen Tango around here? So we went ahead and got my daughter in this cool little cart. It helps her when she's doing her weeding and stuff. It's made by Vevor. It's got a swivel seat. It's got these bubble tires. It's got this handle that you can steer the wheels. And it's got like a little basket over on the backside there to hold in your stuff. It's got a little tray under here to hold your stuff. And she likes it because it has a swivel seat. It's better than that old little schoolgirl seat that she used to have. But then she can just wheel herself along. Somebody mentioned this a video or two ago, and I'm like, okay, let's just get one of those cool carts. And now she's happy with it. Both my wife and I have full bellies of fresh strawberries right now. So nice to pick your own food. Now, when it comes to our two mini pigs and the heat, where everybody should know that pigs don't sweat. That's why they like to wallow in the water and the mud to keep themselves cool. But this antique barn has some magical qualities. Billy! You okay, Billy? You okay? How about you, Bubby? Bubby, nose bump? Good boy. You're my pal. So if you look at that part of the wall right there, it's like a wood frame, but that gives you an idea how thick the walls are. And basically, inside this barn right now, it's relatively cool compared with outside. Outside, it's hot, hot, hot. There's Olive. Look, in the mule. She's sitting there looking cute. But yeah, so it's so hot outside, but inside it's not that bad. So I like to keep the pigs in. I've also seen Billy, when that door's open and she goes outside in the morning, by the afternoon she comes inside and she pushes that door closed. So that tells me that she understands that this barn is cooler than outside. Oh, he's got an itch. You got an itch there, Bubby. I see you peeking. Anyways, I just think that that's kind of a cool little aspect of our antique barn here. It stays cool, so it's much better if I keep the pigs in rather than letting them out where they can get too hot, or they might be sitting in the sun or something. Sushi, you okay? I see you creeping around. Where's your collar? Hey, did you lose your collar already? Hey, did you lose your collar? Where's your collar? Oh no, we got a lost collar. Okay, I'm gonna try to track it down with the air tag, okay? Hey guys, have you seen Tango? Hey, have you seen Tango? Okay. Tango! I know she's in here somewhere. I got a glimpse of her. She's sneaking around. So I know she's in here. I guess she's just not ready to come in. Imagine she stayed out all night. And I don't even see where she is right now. Cats will be cats. I got all, well, not all, but I got most of this mess cleaned up in front of the new Goose Caboose and the Grand Central Station. And I still have to get rid of some of this metal and some of this shards of metal. But I wanted to get that kind of cleaned up and able to do a tour in there for when Stacy and Kathy got here. And that's all good. We just had a guest before Stacy and Kathy from Alberta, and they were from Kentucky. Cool to get, you know, people from the United States that want to come up and visit the farm. And both were YouTube followers, and that's what drew them to the farm in the first place. So my whole idea about starting the farm stay business, starting a YouTube channel, trying to build up a base of customers so that people will want to come to the farm and I'll have like automatic customers, that's slowly coming together. And you know the thing about Tango too, when she's in like a wooded setting like this, even if I try to zoom in and try to see where the cat is, it's very difficult because she's super camouflaged. She knows where to go to stay out of sight. Tango, I see you in there. Tango? What are you doing in there? Let's go back. Okay? Tango? You don't look like you're listening to me. That's one of the great things about Sushi Fozzie, Dexter, and Chunk as well is that they usually come when I call. Maggie, sometimes she does. She usually comes, but she doesn't come straight to me. She just comes to the vicinity. Tango, she's up in here. I mean, I can't waste any more time today with barn cats, but she's up in there, and hopefully she's going to come back at the end of the day with all the other cats. Oh, there's Fozzie over there. Fozzie! Sorry, bud, you can't come up here, bud. You have to wait till I come down. I'll give you some pets, okay? You stay away there, though. I don't want to throw branches on you. This is what working on a farm in a heat dome looks like. I think I need a break. Okay, Red, you guys can come back out. Okay? Sorry, you got a big mess here. Don't trip on it. But you can come out, though, okay? Tango! She's still up there. I walked up there. There's a signal. Not coming home. She's stubborn. So I gotta tell you guys something that happened in the chicken house here. Remember, I've been dealing with these 3 younger barred rock hens. There's 2 of them right there. One of them has passed away. That's the offspring of Freddie Mercury. Remember, I put them in with the original 4 barred rocks. And I came in here this morning, and there's one of them over in the corner, just dead. And I honestly don't know why she died, but I've been telling you that they've been being picked on. The original hens are just picking on them and picking on them. Freddie Mercury's okay, but now I think what I'm going to do is just leave these hens out here, because is it possible that it just got so stressed out that the other hens just pecked, and then the other one died? That's not cool. There's nothing that I can see physically wrong with these birds. They're very beautiful. My guess is that, stress, I know stress can affect the birds, and the other birds are just pecking and pecking and pecking and pecking. And I mean, that can do it. A little bit of stress and a little bit of bullying and pecking, and it doesn't take much. So maybe in hindsight, I made the mistake of just leaving them in there, hoping that the pecking order will just work itself out. But obviously here, that's not necessarily the case, because now I'm like down one. So I think I'm gonna just leave her outside and go get the other one and have them with these birds. And they can commingle in here, and then at the end of the afternoon here, when I have to put the birds, oh no, she's freaking out, I can get them inside there. It's okay, girly, it's okay. Oh, now she went inside Big Red's coop anyway. Maybe I'll just put them in the coop, and these 3 hens that are here, we'll see if they're more bullyish than those other hens. Those other hens are relentless. Fuzzy, you okay? Have you seen Tango? How you doing, Meat? Meatloaf? You okay? You're all right, man. You're looking good. Big tail, big body, big comb, big waddle. Hey, Fuzzy. How are you, buddy? You okay? Where's all the cats? I haven't seen them. You haven't seen Tango, eh? Here, guys. You be nice to those other hens, okay? They're all inside your coop now, so when you go back in, you be nice, okay? Okay, there you go. There you go. Happy, what are you doing? I just gave you some seeds. You're not going to get them? You guys are naughty. I'm not happy with you. Hey, Freddie Jr., you're supposed to be protecting all the hens, not just some of them. That's not cool, okay? Be good. Don't scratch. You're making a big mess there, bud. You're crazy. Here's just one of our barn cats, Fozzie Bear, hanging out with all these chickens here. Not causing any damage, not giving the chickens any headache. He's just chilling out because Fozzie Bear is such a cool dude. Oh man, that's some serious damage there. Really needs some patchwork. I can see a lot of areas where it's kind of sunk in now because of the weight of the branches. And it's, little indentations like that. It's almost like it's not worthwhile to do any patches. It's probably better just to do the whole roof over again. What a shame, though. It's really too bad. Even the cupola got some damage right there on the end, see? Oh, bad, bad, bad. It's now like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have all the other cats back, except for Fozzie. He's just hanging around the front of the area, in front of the farm there. But Tango never came back yet, all this time. And I knew she was in the forest across from the goose caboose, so she's in here somewhere. And I'm just looking now if I can get a signal, or did she go further away? How do I even get in here to start herding her back towards the farm area? I see you there, Tango. What are you doing? Hard for me to walk in here because I'm scraping up my shins. Oh, the things I do for my barn cats. Hey, why are you ignoring me? This isn't cool. Are you heading back? Look at the size of this tree in here. It's massive. Like I couldn't even put my hands around it. You don't really notice it because it's always covered by shorter trees, but it is massive. Massive. Look, she's just sitting there by the tree. It's just like she's just resting. She doesn't even care that I'm here or that I want her back. Stubborn. There's my man Fozzie waiting for me to find Tango. Tango, let's go. Tango! Tango! Let's go. What are you doing? Red, you be nice to the new girls, okay? I'm not kidding around, buddy. I'm gonna be mad. I'm counting on you to be a leader and the mature fella, okay? Fuzzy! Hey, man. Hey, man, you came to say hi, eh, bud? Such a cool man. There you go, Tango. Yes! Oh, my gosh. What a load off. I love my cats too much. I don't want to lose them. At least I got her. She must be hungry and thirsty. Yeah, she went straight for the food. Of course, Fozzie goes straight for the food. Maggie does too. And there's good old Tango. Oh boy. You okay, Mango? Your sister's back, buddy. Oh, that's Dexter. What, you want to go out now, Sushi? It's the end of the day. You were already out today.
I got her collar back, by the way. It was just right here in the cat house.
So they got the canned food. I'm just going to get him some kibble. What's the matter, Chunk? You don't want to eat your dinner? Dexter's eating. You want to play? At least your guy's sister's back, right? Right, Bubbles? You look sleepy, Bubbles. What a barn cat day. Tango troubles, that's what it's all about here at the farm. Troubles with my Tango. Darlene, I finally got Tango.
Oh yeah, that's good.
She's a stinker though, it took me forever. Wow, the corn's looking really good, eh?
I know.
Look at the size of these corns. In this bed right here, guys, what we did is we put a whole bunch of chicken manure. So we're hoping that that's like a lot of extra nitrogen to give this corn like a lot of power to grow. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm closing you up. You guys be good to those hens, okay? I don't want to come in the morning and see any problems, okay? It's pretty dark in the coop right now, so I'm hopeful that those barred rocks will be okay. All the other hens and Big Red, they're out in the run, and I've given them some scratch and they have lots of roost bars, so it's dark enough that hopefully they'll be okay and not as nasty. Anyway, I think we fixed a lot today. There's still so much to do cleaning up after that late winter ice storm, but if you think about it, I really accomplished a lot. That's a big job in this heat wave, so I'm a little proud of myself. But there's nothing I can't handle in my life, even though I complain a little bit along the way. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, watching me work on the farm, and all the chores, of course, and all the different adventures that we have, because you never know what's going to happen here on the farm, you know what I mean? It's always something new happening, and you just, I don't know, you can like almost never be prepared for something that's going to happen, you know? Like that Tango, what a stubborn cat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. We will see you on the next episode, okay? Sitting here hanging with my cats and Chunk's playing with the string on my hat. What are you doing, Chunk? I'm just sitting here hanging with Fozzie, you know what I mean? Like, but this thing, I don't put it under my chin, I just put it on the back there. These cats make me laugh all the time. Now the two of them are getting at me. Oh, you're digging into my back. Of course, I'm such an idiot, I let them because I think it's funny, and then I pull my camera out to start filming. How many of you guys have cats and your cats just make you laugh all day long? Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here while I can, you two.